Oh my gosh, too, before I forget, I have to just say something really quick. Little side note here about Jumanji, the next level. Danny DeVito, he was awesome. What a freaking adorable little guy. He actually had some awesome moments in the movie and he had some good acting. I was like really impressed. He didn't have much in the movie himself as a, Danny DeVito, but when he was on the screen, he was awesome to watch. I've always seen and known Danny DeVito for, such a long time, has done so much, film work and all that, but he was really good in this movie. I was really surprised and I appreciated his work too. So I have to give a little shout out for Danny DeVito. So yeah, that too. What's going on, everybody? Just got out of seeing Jumanji 2, The Next Level. Coming back, Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart, Jack Black, and Karen Gillan. All the original cast is back for this smash-buggling sequel, and I gotta say, guys, I had a ball. It was awesome. It was fun, action-packed. I would say it was not as good as the first one, only because, it's so hard to do something that's better than the first kind of original movie when you're doing a sequel. But you know what? For a sequel for a Jumanji movie, this was hands down awesome. It was pretty much everything I anticipated. Everything that was shown in the trailer stayed true to the actual movie, which I always find good. It wasn't like, something different than you're expecting. It was fun, guys. There was a few parts I really did laugh at. I thought the acting was spot on. Again, each actor just brought its own thing, and I think that's what makes these movies so special, because the ensemble with these characters, with these actors that are portraying these, fun people, they just do such a good job. And there's more of the characters in the movie acting differently in different characters, and I just thought, everyone just really put in everything they had into this movie to make it what it was, and so I really admire that and commend them for that too. So I thought everything about it was fun. The story takes place, basically, I think it looks like it's their year or maybe 2 years since the events of the first encounter that these kids, had with Jumanji. And definitely a story about staying true to who you are, being good with who you are and being okay with being you and not having to change for anybody to make yourself look or feel better. So the main character, Spencer, who is played by originally Dwayne Johnson, his character got switched, I would say, a third or close to half of the movie, and then switched back to his original self from the first movie. He was back in the game, and he's just, not liking life. He's having issues with his girlfriend from all their adventures and what they've gone through, with the game in the first movie. And, he's in college, and he misses what he had, when he was a senior in high school with his girlfriend, played by Karen Gillan, the Avatar, whoever you want to call them in the game. And he's just kind of distanced himself from his friends and from even who he is. And it was just something he had to do. He had to go back in the game because he just missed being that Hulk, that, Dwayne Johnson character who he feels can do anything and accomplish anything. And he just wanted to feel important again and have purpose and just a better life. He's just going through the motions. He's got a job at a pharmacy, and he's first year in college. He's just depressed and not really enjoying life. And there goes a bus right behind me. That's random. Literally right after the movie, you get your eyes. So yeah, I really digged it. Kevin Hart, Dwayne Johnson pretending to be old guys was really funny. I love Jack Black. He first in the first movie he had to pretend to be a high school blonde cheerleader valley girl. In this movie, he's pretending to be, Fridge, the big black guy from the first movie. So he had some switcheroos there. So it was cool. It was fun to see these actors portraying, different characters within their characters, and it just showed off a little skill, and it just made the humor that much more exciting and fun. Like I said before, I do think Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, the previous movie from this, to me was better as far as a story, a build up, and just an emotional pull, and just that feeling of such huge accomplishment in the end when they actually win the game and they get to go home to their real lives. This one, it had some good moments. It had some good sentimental moments. It actually had more emotional moments than I thought in the end with these two characters that I don't want to give too much away. That I was like, oh wow, that's pulling the heartstrings there, and this is a action, adventure, comedy, fantasy movie. But hey, it's got a little bit of everything, and I love that. And I really love the actors. You know, I've always loved Kevin Hart. He's my brother, and Dwayne Johnson, Jack Black. You know, he's just you can't beat that guy. He's just awesome. And Karen Gillan, she just plays the role so well, and I think she just really embodies, you know, a younger, you know, end of high school, beginning college girl, and they just all do such a good job. And like I said, there's a couple new characters that bring their A game, and you know, any sequel, it's always trying to get bigger and better and add more stuff to it. This one I feel like just did just right. It didn't have too much where it was like all in your face and trying to make it more than it should have been, and too much. This one was, I think, just perfect for what it had to be and for what it could be for a sequel. I'm really trying to think of anything wrong with the movie. Maybe some pacing here and there, but I wasn't bored. I was enjoying it. I was having fun. There was just so many, you know, such cool, epic scenes. There might have been some scenes where you could totally tell it was, you know, CGI and green screen, stuff like that. But, you know, a lot of these locations that you see with the snow and the desert and the jungles, I mean, these are all actual locations they went to. So that I appreciate, that they're just trying to make it more real and not just being on a green screen the whole time, which is always a good thing. I gotta say, Jumanji, I'm gonna rate this bad boy. I'm gonna give this movie a 8.2 out of 10. I liked this movie. It was good, and especially being a sequel, and I really liked the one before this. And, you know, I really liked Jumanji The Next Level. It was fun, and it's something that the whole family can enjoy, and just, you get a message out of it. There's a few messages, but there's a main message, and I feel like it really is important for anyone to see about, you know, needing to see and learn from. So it's always nice when you have a movie that doesn't take itself too seriously, but yet in the end has a good delivery and a good message and a good moment to share with audiences of what's real important in life, and that is, you know, your true friends, your family, your loved ones, the people you care about, and that no matter what happens, they'll do anything and fight and go the distance to come your way and help you and be there to save you. And I like the message. I love, you know, the acting. I love the characters, and the way this one ends, without giving too much away, they definitely are probably going to make another one, and they probably should, because a movie like this should have a nice, good, crisp, clear trilogy. As good as the first one did, this one's probably going to do just as well, maybe a little better. And you know, I would be shocked if they didn't make another one. So Jumanji Next Level. Good job, guys. Good job, everyone that did the movie. And y'all go out and see it and have a wonderful Christmas. All right, guys. I'll catch you, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye-bye. Take care.
Moldering intensity?
It's a stupid face you make.
Huh?
What's going on? You having a heart attack? Breathe. Breathe. His whole left side is shutting down.